Well, hello and welcome everyone to Women's Speakers Association and WSATV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer of WSATV, and I'm also a digital marketing and content marketing strategist and author of Social Media Myths Busted, the Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. And today, and my mission overall is to bring great people to you, really connect great ideas and great people together. And for Women's Speakers Association, that's what we do on WSA-TV. We introduce you to the leaders in our organization who are doing amazing things in the world. So I want to say hi to everybody. Let's say hi to Cordelia first. Hi, Cordelia.
Hi, Laura. I'm Cordelia Gaffar. I'm the Renewal Fitness Specialist and the founder of Workout Around My Day. I'm also the author of the guide, How to Get Started with Workout Around My Day, and I'm coming to you today from the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia.
Awesome. And what do you love about WSA?
I love the opportunity that it gives and all the wonderful training and tools and tips that we receive and how we can benefit each other.
Yeah, we have amazing resources here at Women's Speakers Association. So let's say hi to Dee. Hi, Dee.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm Dee Woolridge. I'm the owner of Heart-Centered Hypnosis and Heart-Centered Institute, and I'm calling from San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome. And Dee, we're having a little trouble with your microphone actually now, so you might want to check your settings. Yeah, little thing, but we'll come back.
Is that a little better?
It's not. It sounds like there's a lot of static. Do you all hear the static?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to you, see if you can play with your settings a little bit. And but we're glad you're here. We did hear you pretty much, and we'll come right back to you. Hey, Divya.
Oh, hi, Laura, and hi, everyone. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me on your show. I'm Divya Parekh, and I'm an international business relationship and leadership coach, speaker, and author. I have a couple of books.
Yay!
This book, Unlock Your Future, is for the young ones, which is from ages 12 through 22, because the brain develops during that time.
Great.
And I have another international Amazon bestseller, The Voyage to Your Vision.
Oh, wonderful.
And my website is www.divyaparekh.com. And also I would like to share is that I'm from North Carolina, and I love WSA because of the energy. So far, all the people I've met have great energy and great vision and help each other out.
Yeah, it's really a women's collaborative network. And let's say hi to Elinor.
Hi, I'm Elinor Stutz, CEO of Smooth Sale, a sales training company. I'm also a speaker and international best-selling author. Nice Girls Do Get the Sale, Relationship Building That Gets Results. And my newest venture is The Wish, a 360-degree business development process that fuels sales. And I happen to be a top 1% influencer online according to Cred. I love WSA because of the talent that's in this organization and the willingness to help one another. It's highly motivating to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for your positive energy and for all the expertise each of you bring. And to that end, I would like to learn a little bit more about you and what lights you up, what impact you're dedicated to making in the world, who you work with, and what you do with them. Let's talk about Cordelia. You have some interesting work.
Yes. I am the Renewal Fitness Specialist, and my mission is really to support mothers in their nutrition and fitness journeys during pregnancy, postpartum, and beyond. My passion for nutrition really comes from just in my early years, I struggled with some of my pregnancies. My first pregnancy, of course, I was young, it went well. And then I had 2 miscarriages. And then my 4th pregnancy was a live birth. And but what I learned through those struggles was that it was all due to my nutrition and how the choices I made, yes. So I want to support mothers now that I've gone on to have a total of 6 children. and each pregnancy better than the last, and my health actually improving with age, the opposite of what they tell you, and just help mothers to let them know that they can keep moving, keep thriving in their professions, and maintain their health through a total system of self-care.
Lovely. Thank you for that. And it's very inspiring to hear your story and now what you're doing. So let's go to Dee. Hopefully your microphone's good and you can tell us what lights you up in the world, what impact you're interested in making right now, and maybe even how you got here.
Great. Is this any better on the mic?
Still, it's like you need to unplug and replug it in or something. It's like got that little staticky stuff going. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
It's still staticky. It's the
Okay.
same. So it's not taking from your headset, or maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay, can you come back to me?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so while she works on that, we're going to go to Divya. Tell us what lights you up, what impact you're making in the world, how you got here, or a story about how you make that impact.
Well, what lights me up is people. So I'll share my story very quickly. So I have my journey traversing from academia through research labs with a background in science, biochemistry, which has always fascinated me, how our human brain works with the biochemistry, how the neurobiochemistry works. And from academia and research labs, I have moved on to biopharmaceutical professional, being part of several different biopharmaceutical companies, and very fortunate to run multi-million-dollar projects and bring several life-changing medications to the market. And from there, what I found was, when we are talking about the story, how I arrived at, in 2008, there were layoffs. My friends were walked off at a moment's notice, and that was just very disempowering, because it was it was nobody's fault. It was because of the economy. And I worked with several different people, and what I found was, after I rediscovered myself, that I had this insatiable thirst for learning and wanted to become a coach, because people are my strength, connecting people. And what lights me up is having help people. You know, when people find their aha moment, when people are just going from I can't to I can, and I did it, that's what lights me up. And
Fabulous.
the impact that I would like to make is, I have started a movement, which is the 111 Leader Project, which is one goal for yourself, one smile for someone else, and one kind act for everyone every single day.
Nice. Love that mission. Love that movement. Congratulations on all that. That's very inspiring. And I'm going to go to Elinor and tell us what impact you're making, who you're making it with, and maybe a story about how you came to this or a client you helped.
Absolutely. I think I'll do it a little bit backwards, and I relate to what Divya said, doing good with other people, building the relationship. I was a top producer in the corporate sales world due to all of that and the fact that I worked to the client's benefit. But one day, short version of the story, I endured a broken neck. I was at Stanford Hospital. The doctors were telling my family my best case scenario would be paralysis. And I could hear them sobbing nearby. We all know what the other outcome would be. But just at that moment, I experienced what you read about never happens to you. Two visions came to me. One was in the form of a report card, very high life marks on the left-hand side, completely blank to the right. And to my embarrassment, it said community service. So in the moment, I promised to myself and the great beyond, and I'm always a negotiator, should I be able to walk out of the hospital, I'll begin giving back to communities far and wide. With that vision disappeared. A second came along with a gold light encasing my entire body. I kid you not, it was a gorgeous light. And
Wow.
that second one was a vision of a generic figure standing on a mound, appearing to be speaking to audiences far and wide. That was something I always wanted to do. And again, with all the energy left in my body, I promised with every single ounce of energy that I would rise into becoming that speaker. With that, the vision went away, and then the gold light slowly dissipated. My family then came over to me sobbing, and I said, don't worry, I'm going to be fine. So I'll tell you the rest of the story another time, but obviously I'm well. I walked out of the hospital in 4 days, called a walking miracle. And what I got out of those two visions was to become my own person, train people how to be better at their profession. And my mantra became believe, become, empower. So I believed in my well-being. I became that person I saw on the stretcher. And I worked to empower other people to become the best versions of what they see as themselves becoming.
Wonderful. Thank you for that amazing story, and we're glad you're here too. It's awesome. So let's go back to Dee and see if you can we can hear you better.
How about that?
A little better.
Yes. A little better. A little better.
Much better.
I changed headphones, so let's give that a whirl.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us about what impact you're making and the great stories you have.
Sure. I'm just going to start over because I don't know how much you heard, but I'm Dee Woolridge. I'm the owner of Heart-Centered Hypnosis. I'm a certified clinical and hypnotherapist, and I teach. I not only teach hypnosis, but I teach empowerment courses and classes, and I've been doing it for over 15 years. My mission is to empower and enlighten people so that they can change their world from the inside out. And I let them know how to do that. I teach them how to do that by pulling from my own personal experiences and my personal story to let them know that you can overcome adversity of all kinds. If I can do it, then you can do it as well.
Wow. That was great. We heard you great, and thank you for the inspiring, empowering work you do. And for everyone, I want to have you imagine for a moment that you're sitting in the living room with us. You've got us here, this empty chair is you, and you are here to glean wisdom and hear the advice of these amazing experts today. And we are women of influence and impact, inspiring global transformation. So let's go around, and I'd love for each of you guests today, experts, to share a piece of advice. How can someone take to heart what you teach and implement something right now? What advice do you have, Cordelia?
I have to say, I'll use my one of my life quality changer coaching clients as an example. She doesn't like to work out too much, which is okay, as long as you work on your portion control and the timing that you eat. Always make breakfast the anchor meal of your day, and heavy on the protein. Plant-based protein is always better, and it digests more slowly, and it gives you energy. I also have to say, on the fitness end, it's always better to do at least a 10-minute weighted workout to start your day. It'll get your metabolic rate up, and you'll just be a fat-burning machine.
Nice. That was a chunk full of advice. Thank you so much for that. Dee, let's go to you and hear what kind of advice you have for our listeners.
Well, when I grew up, this is also part of my story, Laura, is that I had a lot of resentment and a lot of shame, and I had a lot of anger, and I didn't know how to process that, and it turned into cancer in my adult life, and I've overcome cancer through forgiveness. So what I've learned is that if you still have an emotional button around someone or something, then you haven't forgiven. And if you haven't forgiven, all of that energy is stuck in your cells. So learn how to forgive. If you don't know how to forgive, you can call me. I can help you do that. I'm a specialist in forgiveness. And that's what I want to share with everybody. Learn how to forgive and let go and live a beautiful, healthy life just by letting go of things that no longer serve you.
Yes, it's a beautiful thought. I mean, imagine if everyone did what Cordelia said to, take up, more physical exercise and eating healthier, and then we also forgave the people in our lives and ourselves. What kind of world would we be creating here? something
I
very
actually do what Cordelia does. I'm a vegan now.
awesome.
I've incorporated that into my, I have a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So,
I
but
still
imagine
have
the
to
whole
forgive. Yeah.
world. Imagine the world
Yes.
taking on some of these pieces of advice. It's just, you guys have gold. Let's get some gold from Divya.
So what I would like to share is live your legacy. Don't leave the legacy. And as part of that, what's needed is step out of your comfort zone. That is the key to. Are you all hearing the noise?
No.
Okay. So what I want to share is live your legacy. Do not leave it. Because once you're gone, yes, the legacy is going to be behind, but it's important to live your legacy. And I'd like to share a story of one of my clients. The people that I work with are women as well as a few smart men. And women tend to look out for everyone else except for themselves. And they do have great relationships with the other women. They know how to nurture and create an impact. So what I would share from my experience, what I've seen in my experiences, is having that relationship. And once you have the relationship, go ahead and redirect whatever you have in your life, whether it's the way you are living, your strategies, your tactics, your emotions, and then that will provide the results.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I love that. Live your legacy, don't leave it. That is like a banner quote. Thank you for that and your story. Elinor, let's have some awesome wisdom from you.
This is amazing. Divya and I have so much in common, because I was going to say a similar thing, is that you need to look forward to your greatest vision, how you're going to leave this world in a better place. And then you work backward. I'm the perennial goal setter. So a yearly goal, a quarterly goal, monthly, milestones, weekly, daily, keep a running task. And when you keep those goals in front of you at all times and always know what needs to be done next, you never forget, and you just leapfrog your success forward. And the added piece that I also have in common with Divya is occasionally challenge yourself to do something that scares you. You should always be at least 20% above what you're comfortable with, so that you can leapfrog forward and leave that legacy. It's very important to continually self-educate, hire mentors on occasion, and keep propelling yourself forward, and then yearly celebrate how far you've come.
Wow. Well, I know that the viewers today have gotten an incredible amount of wisdom. I love that, Elinor, that, let's, make the highest and best use of our lives by having those goals, living into them, and living the legacy now, Divya, and really being able to forgive so we can have a ultimately joyous and healthy life with Dee's advice, and then Cordelia keeping that physical body honored and treasured so that we can enjoy all of what we're doing in life. So you ladies rock, and just for everyone, I want to put everyone back on the screen at once and remind you we are here for you. Women's Speakers Association is about gathering women of influence, impact, who are inspiring global transformation. And you heard today how the women are, and we know we want to bring your good work out. And if you're interested in joining Women's Speakers Association, all you need to do is go to joinwsa.com. We have actually, right now, we have a free level of membership. It's called the associate level. If you want to bring your message out in a bigger way and get more visibility, we invite you to the premier membership. Again, it's joinwsa.com. We look forward to seeing you, connecting and collaborating with you, and bringing your good work to the world. So bye for now. We'll be back for another episode of WSATV in the near future. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you later.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.